Yo, what's up guys, Ninja here today, and today we're back at it again with another Dragon Ball video. And I remember I said earlier in some tweets that I wasn't going to make XenoVerse2 related videos. When I said that, I was mainly referring to news, because everyone already knows about XenoVerse2 news and stuff. And when I do make videos about XenoVerse2 like this, I'm going to try to make them as unique as possible, so hopefully you guys like them. But in today's XenoVerse2 discussion, we'll be talking about what really does worry me most about XenoVerse2. So apparently, if you guys don't know, earlier today the XenoVerse2 roster got leaked on Twitter. The Dragon Ball community was going crazy over this news. Because here's the thing, you remember in XenoVerse 1 when we had villainous characters, you know, like villainous Full Power Frieza, villainous Cell, villainous Kid Buu? Those were not separate character slots, they were skins in each character. Thing is now they're actually separate character slots, and there are 85 characters total, so that takes up even more space, and that means a lot of important characters, you know, like Buhan, the forms of Cell, the forms of Frieza, a lot of them are missing, and people are not happy, trust me. And not just that, apparently earlier this week, a similar incident happened where, like, apparently Super Saiyans, a lot of people didn't like this about XenoVerse 1, where if a Saiyan went Super Saiyan, their hair wouldn't change at all, it would literally just become gold. Well, that's kind of the case with here as well. Your hair won't become spiky, and people are flipping out. In 1 week, people have been so angry and freaking complaining about XenoVerse 2 than I've ever seen, actually. Thing is though, I'm not as angry as everyone else when it comes to this, you know, this roster, freaking spiky hair, because thing is, that's not what's worrying me about XenoVerse 2. All these people are going around on Twitter saying, oh no, XenoVerse 2 is doomed because it doesn't have base Teen Gohan. Okay, I'm not the type of person to complain over that. Look, I'm worried about XenoVerse 2 like you, like all of you, in fact. But I'm not worried about XenoVerse 2 for those ridiculously stupid reasons over a freaking character roster and spiky hair. I'm not going to complain over those reasons. What really concerns me about this game is my biggest fear, is if it's an exact rehash of XenoVerse 1. Now you're probably going to start writing in all caps, oh, it looks so different from XenoVerse 2, XenoVerse 1, are you blind or something? Okay, I'm not talking about graphically or anything like that. I'm talking about the core gameplay in XenoVerse 2 and the overall story campaign. I do not want this to be an exact repeat of XenoVerse 2 where, oh, yeah, a new time controller is born. They have to take down Mira and Towa. But guess what? Mira and Towa invade, go back and change history. But guess what? Mira and Towa get overridden as Demigore comes and stuff like that. I don't want that to happen, alright? Not only do I want XenoVerse 2's story to be different, I also want the gameplay to be different. Let me explain why. XenoVerse 1 gameplay was too shallow. I'm sorry. If you like the gameplay, that's fine, but I personally think there wasn't much depth to the gameplay. Then you could argue, sure, you can parry, you can perfect block, you can grab, you know, stuff like that. Guess what? That's in every single generic fighting game there is. And I want something to be different from XenoVerse 1. I do not want to play... My biggest fear is that XenoVerse 2 is just going to be a modded version of XenoVerse 1 with new characters and stuff like that. Because if it's that case, then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell XenoVerse 2 on the first day, I'm going to get XenoVerse 1 for PC, and I'm going to mod the game. What difference does it make if it's just going to be a rehash of XenoVerse 1, okay? I do not want to play the exact same game over and over again, because you know what? That's going to be boring, and I'm going to lose interest in the game. Games are supposed to entertain me and excite me, not bore me, okay? I'm not a type of person to complain about graphics being the exact same. In fact, I don't mind if XenoVerse 1's graphics were just fine. XenoVerse 2 doesn't need to change that. I'm not talking about how they look the same. I'm talking about why I don't want the gameplay to look the same. I don't want the story to be the same. And I don't want it to be like the same game but modded on consoles, you know? And you're probably thinking, why do I care so much about gameplay, you know? Dragon Ball games aren't competitive anyways. Well, you know what? Gameplay is the most essential thing in any video game ever. XenoVerse 2 needs to be unique. It can't have an identity crisis where it tries to be the exact same thing as XenoVerse 1, but maybe adding like 6 new characters. Like, no, that's just gonna be boring, and that's gonna be so lazy on Bandai's part. In XenoVerse 1, they were already kind of lazy. Don't be even more lazy. So the overall point I'm trying to get at here is, guys, you're worried about XenoVerse 2 for the wrong reasons, okay? It's okay to be worried about XenoVerse 2, I'm really worried about it. But if you're really worried about it over a character roster, and you're worried over it over a freaking spiky hair, then you probably shouldn't even buy the game anyways. Look, don't get me wrong, XenoVerse 2 really does need much more characters than XenoVerse 1. XenoVerse 1's roster was really lackluster, and we were missing some pretty important characters. You know, I'm kind of disappointed like you that we didn't get, the forms of Boo, of Frieza, and Cell, stuff like that, and we were promised all these new characters, but, we haven't really got them. I'm kind of disappointed like you, but that's not what's mainly worrying me about XenoVerse 2. I'm so worried that it's going to be a rehash, okay? That's the overall point I'm trying to get at here, guys. You're worried about XenoVerse 2 for the wrong reasons, okay? I would much rather have XenoVerse 2 be have more limited features than XenoVerse 1, but have better gameplay and feel more unique. You know what? I'd rather have that than a freaking rehash of XenoVerse 1, because I don't want to play the same game over and over again. Okay, there have been few instances where I like to replay a game. XenoVerse is not one of them. XenoVerse is a game that I played once, and I'm probably never even going to go back to the story. Let's be honest, who did go back to the story of XenoVerse 1? So yeah, guys, that's been my XenoVerse 2 rant about, why you're kind of worried about for the wrong reasons, and why you should be worried about if it's a rehash or not. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Mr. Ninja Start out. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.